Hello everyone. Yes, I'm Dean Harris from Homes England with a quick update on Northstowe phases 2 and 3. Urban Splash are on site. They had their show homes delivered last month, and these will be open to the public next month. Building work is progressing well on the eastern side of Stirling Road, and around 40 new homes will be completed before the end of this year. The next slide relates to phase 2B. Keepmoat have recently consulted on their proposals for phase 2B, which is just to the south of Rampton Drift. They're grateful for feedback received. They're working up, finalising their proposals, ready to submit a planning application to the District Council next month. They're hoping to start on site before the end of this calendar year. In terms of infrastructure works, great progress is being made. The Southern Access Road, Wilson's Bridge and the phase 2 water park should all be open later this year, late summer or early autumn. We are looking to update our parameter plans shortly, and they'll be submitted to the District Council. These parameter plans guide detailed proposals for phase 2. We're taking the opportunity to tweak the parameter plans so that they conform with our town centre strategy, which has recently been approved. In terms of the town centre, we're looking to deliver an initial phase of the town centre and are about to seek a development partner. The initial phase would include a market hall and a civic hub. We're calling that initial phase Central 1. That might become a term or a phrase that you've become familiar with. And we intend to provide a more detailed update about Central 1 to the next meeting of the forum. Finally, outline planning applications for the rest of Northstowe, phases 3A and 3B have been submitted and are under consideration by the District Council. We're hopeful for a planning decision later this year. That as a whistle-stop tour of an update for phases 2 and 3. There was one question about the potential for water sport within the phase 2 water park, and that is planned. There are facilities for swimming, boating, canoeing, etc. that have been allowed for within the design. And that is the intention. From memory, you can see on the screen the 2 central lakes. From memory, there's areas within there kind of zoned, if you like, for open water swimming, other areas for boating, canoeing, and other areas for nature where humans will be sort of restricted in some way to allow nature almost to kind of take over, if you like. So all of those things will be accommodated within the water park area. Don't know if there's any further questions, Chair.
So we do have a question that's come in, so we'll give this one a go. And so is there an update to the linkage of the Southern Access roundabout on the B1050? The last update they recall was receiving was that Homes England were awaiting some work by county to enable the linkage. Can this work be specified, and is there a timescale for its completion? The existing road is becoming treacherous.
I have to probably come back to you on this, Chair. The information I have is that the access road itself, so from the newly formed roundabout on the B1050 into Northstowe, will be available this summer. Again, don't like to be specific on dates in case we fail to deliver, but I'm hopeful that end of July would be a reasonable timescale. I'm not sure if this query relates to that road or a section of the existing B1050, but certainly the new road will be, it's nearing completion, will be open this summer.
Lovely. Well, I hope that answers that question. Obviously, please come back and please send through to the Northstowe community email address if that hasn't, and there's further questions on that. Question just coming out, I haven't read it, so I'm going to go for it straight away though. Are there any provisions for shared community workspace in the town centre? Post-COVID working environments are likely to be very different from what we've seen in the past. More community-focused shared office space would be likely to be required if no plans currently. Could local business people use other allocated space to open one? I don't know if that's something that perhaps David, if you're still on the call, wants to come back on. I don't know if that's a question better for you, David.
Well, the plan is on the enterprise zone to explore the different kinds of demands that we have. We already have a number of inquiries from various businesses, some from very small and some to larger businesses who are interested in moving into the area. I think you're right that post-COVID, people are going to need more flexible workspace. And one thing that has proved popular actually during the lockdown period is the things like the Regus and the WeWork model, where businesses that don't need to own and maintain their own premises, but still need a space to be able to meet as teams together. That's proved to be quite resilient actually, and with occupancy rates being quite high. So that kind of business space, incubation space, we'd certainly be looking to explore that within the enterprise zone, but we'll also be exploring that with Homes England as to where the best kind of location is for those kind of uses across Northstowe, because there'll clearly be some demand for that within the town centre allocation as well. And it's about getting the balance right and the right kind of mix and the right kind of space for the right kind of businesses.
Thanks, David. And John's just sent through on the message to me that the co-working will be supported at the sort of wing after COVID as well. So obviously, any sort of further more detailed question from businesses, again, the communities team can help sort of link